Hi, I'm Kristen, and this is Kristen Plays Dear Esther, the Landmark Edition. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry, I have to cough. I'm so sorry. Okay, one second. I'm just trying to view my own live stream on YouTube so I can see the chat, so I can have a nice full screen here. Just be 1 second. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we are. Here we go. I don't really know anything about this game, except that it's a mystery game, and it was really fucking cheap on PlayStation Network. Director's commentary. No. Okay, so it looks like there's locations or chapters, and we will skip out on the director's commentary for now. I'm excited. I hope it's not a super hard mystery game, because then I'll look like a total idiot.
Dear Esther, I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island.
Have to put
Somewhere between the
on.
longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached remotely here. No matter how hard I correlate, it remains a singularity.
How'd I get here?
An alpha point in my life that refuses all hypothesis. I return each time leaving fresh markers that I hope, in the full glare of my hopelessness, will have blossomed into fresh insight in the interim.
Okay, let's put on subtitles. I guess audio was a little loud. If it gets too quiet, I'll turn it back. Enabled, large, no 2 speakers, sure. And actually, if I can... I wanted to adjust the sensitivity, yeah. Oh, it's already really low. Okay, we'll take it as it is. X is zoom in. It seems like all of my shape buttons are zoom in. Everything is zoom in. I'm just seeing what my buttons do. So I can move either with the D-pad or the joystick. And he just turns on this little flashlight. Graphics are nice. So this game was really inexpensive on PlayStation Network, at least if you're in the USA. I can't say for other countries, but it has really high ratings too. I looked it up before I bought it. I didn't read too much about the story, but I just wanted to see, you know, the ratings, and it has really high ratings. Oh. Say anything about this? My, that's pixelated. Okay. Oh, that's not creepy. Okay. My god, I got scared by a fucking seagull. Jesus Christ. Ew. Ew, it's poopy. Okay. Not much in there. More paint. Aha, the paint. Does it say something? Not really. Just a lot of paint. Okay. Huh, 2 trails. I'm gonna go up. Can I run? No. Ooh, windy. Oh, it's... Can I go in the lighthouse? I'm stupid. I'm thinking if I can't, it was that door that seemed to be blocked next to the first room I visited with the paint. But no, it might be a separate building. It is. I love lighthouses. I think they're neat. Oh wait, no, it is from in there. Oh, that's what that spiraling was. So wait. Is there a way up into the... There should be. It's a goddamn lighthouse. Is that a good hand? I can't tell. Can I open cupboards and things? What is this? There's a door. Oh, I see. The stair is broken. I see. I see, okay. It'd be nice if I could run, but I guess we'll take the nice leisurely walk. Loving these clouds. Looks really cold though. Oh look, a radio tower. Having trouble hiking up this trail that turns into no trail? Is this even a way? Ooh. Don't look down, am I right?
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace.
Flashlight?
They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Can I get a flashlight? Oh. Does this even lead anywhere? My person won't walk. At least that's not fucking creepy. Is that a body? There's something down there, I can't tell. So far, this slightly reminds me of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. It was a really pretty game and everything. Oh fuck, is this the end of the line? Oh, can you go just straight on up? Nope, okay, back down we go, I suppose. Well. It reminds me, like I was saying, of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, where, like, your controls are fairly minimal, and it's... I mean, I expect it to be very story-based and, like, dialogue-based and all that kind of stuff. There's not, like, a ton of things to interact with or anything like that. So far, anyway. Can I just... I can just! Amazing. Okay. Honestly, the high road seemed more promising, but it was a dead end. That fog. Anything on this beach that I can look at or press X to grab or something? Trash. More trash. Fishing cages? Jellyfish? Not trash? Maybe jellies? Coca-Cola. That's not a jelly.
At night, you can see the lights sometimes from a passing tanker or trawler. From up on the cliffs, they are mundane. But down here, they fugue into ambiguity. For instance, I cannot readily tell if they belong above or below the waves. The distinction now seems banal. Why not everything and all at once? There's nothing better to do here than indulge in contradictions whilst waiting for the fabric of life to unravel.
Oh, what is that? Golden spiral, right? Or part of it? I feel like if this game, like I feel like I should have like a little notebook next to me and like drawing this in case I need to refer to it later. More trash. There's an arrow pointing this way. I really wish you could walk a little faster. That'd be great.
Dear Esther, I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample.
Or is it?
I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
Okie dokie then. So I'll go back and go up the trail, but hey, I got a dear Esther, which I guess is part of the point. This is sort of an interesting guy. Oh, shit. Are those my footprints? Perhaps. I think so. So gloomy. And no, like, background music either. Interesting. I wonder if this is gonna be like Myst. That game was so hard. Me and my dad and my sister, when I was like, I don't know, like 11 or something like that, we played a lot of computer games together, and that one was really hard. We didn't get far, never beat it. But I think it is notoriously one of like the hardest puzzle games. Oh, I see. So this, I guess, that is like the other side of that ravine I couldn't cross, I suppose? Okay. All that matters is that we're moving forward.
The mount is clearly the focal point of this landscape. It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial. I find myself easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose, deliberate motive to everything here. Was this island formed during the moment of impact? When we were torn loose from our moorings, and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
He's just got a lot of thoughts, doesn't he? Alright, we're getting closer. We're getting someplace. I guess, is that the mount he's referring to? That giant...
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and notice and aid, or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this. To keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Infection? Okay. Now we're sick? Okay. What is this Stonehenge nonsense down here? This is fucking weird, man. Should I have... I think I should have gone the upper way. I need to follow these
We are not like
pillars.
Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
Initially, I thought that I might stream all of this game, but honestly, so far, it's rather slow. And, I mean, I want to know what's going on. I want to find some stuff. But so far, it's rather slow. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I may or may not stream all of this game. Obviously not in one sitting.
Dear
but,
Esther,
you know.
I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution,
So
he still
like
spiraled in panic,
there, but
thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet.
Dented
Responsibility had
bonnet.
made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Can I go in the spoopy cave?
I would leave you presents outside your retreat in this interim space between cliff and beach. I would leave you loaves and fishes, but the fish stocks have been depleted and I've run out of bread. I would row you back to your homeland in a bottomless boat, but I fear we would both be driven mad by the chatter of the sea creatures.
The paint. What the fuck? Tree. An eye? These creatures? If so, I don't like. I really don't know what to make of these at the moment. I really just do not know. So, the COH, this looks like to me like fucking, like chemistry, like chemical bonds and that sort of nonsense, that stuff. I mean, obviously, H is hydrogen, O is oxygen, C is carbon, but I don't know what all of these make together. Just don't know, but that's what I think that is. Oh, I thought this cave went through somewhere, I guess not. Alright, well, I'll come back here probably when I know what the fuck these are. I'm sure something will be made more clear at some point. It's just gotta. And I'm not quite clear on who I am, like this character, who I am with no feet. And just a flashlight, and just a floating flashlight. Like, who am I? And why do I love to walk slowly? What a lovely little creek. I guess we're still heading towards the radio tower. That makes sense, I guess.
I've become convinced I am not alone here,
Oh,
even though I'm equally
creepy.
sure it is simply a delusion brought upon by circumstance. I do not, for instance, remember where I found the candles, or why I took it upon myself to light such a strange pathway. Perhaps it is only for those who are bound to follow.
So I wonder if this is going to be similar to like Firewatch, where like nothing scary actually happens, but they continue to make you feel really uneasy throughout the whole game, just because of the setting and like the surrounding story elements. Oh hey, we found it. Can't tell if it's just like the spooky atmosphere or if in the game it's actually getting darker. 'Cause that's gonna be spoopy. You know? I didn't think this was gonna be a spoopy game, but it might be. I really just don't know. I thought it was like a mystery game. Fuck. I feel like if I go down there I can't come back, but here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, nice, a trophy. Called Donnelly. Wonder what that's for.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
What does that mean? Okay, so I doubt anyone watching really cares, but it bugs me that when like a trophy just showed up and, you know, if you're watching the stream, it's like this blurred out privacy box, and that's so stupid. And I've tried to fiddle with settings. Apparently you can't turn it off? I don't know. Oh fuck. I'm gonna go this way. It's leading towards some stuff. But I don't know. I just think it's silly. Like, if I think I have my trophies viewable for, like, anybody on my PlayStation Network profile. So, like, I just don't get it. Like shipwreckage, I guess? Oh, a shipment container barge or some shit. Can't climb, so we can't really go in and look at the ship, can we? Pooh. Well, darn. Oh, but hey, look how close that is. Maybe we can get that way from here. Let's go through the container. Oh wait, can we get into the ship from here? Nope. There's a buoy out there? Oh, this goes out here. Maybe it'll fucking unlock another monologue. What is...
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
What the fuck does this mean? Bottom of the boat? That boat? Or this boat? I am confused. Oh. Something neither did we eat or drink. Gosh, can't you like get on one of these rocks so I can fucking read the whole thing? And neither did we eat nor drink. Okay. One sec, I need some water. Okay. Alright, now I wonder what boat did he mean when he said there must be a hole in the bottom? Because unless I can get down here. Nope. This guy's a dumb idiot who can't walk over rocks. Although he seems kind of crazy, so like, is there really a hole in the bottom? Is it just leading me on a little goose chase here? Because it knows I'll fucking do it. I don't like that sound. It's a creepy sound. Creepy sounds. No. I really don't think there's anything here though. Like, I'm not seeing any holes. And that's that way, but I didn't really see a path I could take. I can go look again. Why can't you walk faster? I keep like repeatedly pressing different buttons hoping it'll make him walk faster, and it's always just to zoom in every time. Every button, every time.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Alright, so there was a path I did not explore, but I kind of just feel like I need to get to the radio tower. And I can go back.
When I first looked into the shaft, I swear I felt the stones in my stomach shift in recognition.
What shaft? Is there like a mine shaft on this island too? Some mighty nice lighting. Is that a house? Is that our house?
I've begun my ascent on the green slope of the western side. I've looked deep into the mountain from the shaft, and understood that I must go up and then find the way under. I will stash the last vestiges of my civilization in the stone walls and work deeper from there. I'm drawn by the aerial and the cliff edge. There is some form of rebirth waiting for me there.
He just totally sounds like a sane person. Really nice, like, angle and lighting and everything, though. Like, fuck. If I wasn't live streaming, I'd probably upload a screenshot of that to my Twitter.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders.
My people.
He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him, either.
Oh. So far, yes. Kind of creepy, but yes. Peaceful vibes, honestly. This looks like... I don't even know. I wonder if I missed one in the other shed back there. I'm sure I'll go back that way. Let's check out the house. There's another buoy out there. Game really gives me everyone's gone to the rapture vibes, like the music, the kind of slow gameplay, the story, very character driven. It's like, am I supposed to be able to tell what that's artwork of? Like, I don't know. Can we go inside?
When the oil lamps ran out, I didn't pick up a torch, but used the moonlight to read by. When I've pulled the last shreds of sense from it, I will throw Donnelly's book from the cliffs and perhaps myself with it. Maybe it will wash back up through the caves and erupt from the spring when the rain comes, making its return to the hermit's cave. Perhaps it will be back on the table when I wake. I think I may have thrown it into the sea several times before.
The description for this game said it was a puzzle game. Yet to find any puzzles. Lots of questions, but no puzzles. Guess I'll just keep heading towards the tower. Oh yeah, the game's really nice. Like, the voice actors so far, the one voice actor's really good. Oh, what's this? Oh, that. Definitely have got a good vibe for the game. Okay, how do I get up that way? Is it here? No, this is leading down. I don't want to go down. I want to go up. Can't I? Please? Oh, what the fuck is this? Some creepy ass rock tower. Oh, what? There's more. What the fuck? I feel like I'm in the Blair Witch Project. Is that what that's referring to? This? Let me go up. Guess I have to go down. This game seems particularly linear. There was that one path way back that way I could go, but we're here. We may as well follow this path that goes down. Ooh, that's a deep-ass ravine. So this is definitely going the opposite of the way I want to go. I want to go to the tower, but I'm here. So, where does this lead? Hopefully something good. This is not a trail? Is it a trail?
What to make of Donnelly? The laudanum and the syphilis?
He had syphilis?
It is clearly not how he began, but I've been unable to discover if the former was a result of his visiting the island or the force that drove him here. For the syphilis, a drunk driver smashing his insides into a pulp as he stumbled these paths, I can only offer my empathy. We're all victims of our age. My disease is the internal combustion engine and the cheap fermentation of yeast.
You mean alcohol? Is that what he's trying to say?
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come.
Explore this
Even
way.
though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. His fingernails were raw and bitten to the quick. They found the phosphorescent moss that grows in the caves deep under the nails. Whatever he'd been doing under the island when his strength began to fail is lost. He'd struggled halfway up the cliff again, perhaps in a delirium, perhaps trying to reach the Bothy's fire before curling into a stone and expiring.
So if there's nothing this way, I'm gonna have to go back, I guess. Not getting too many clues. What is this? No monologues about this. Beach landscape is beautiful. So
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected.
Hear that creepy,
the skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is
sound?
crashing in on
Creepy.
waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
No, I just felt curious about going this way instead of in the cave. Though I feel like there's probably not anything here but creepy vibes. It just keeps going. Oh, until it dead ends. Into a shiny rock. Oh, it's a briefcase. Am I supposed to be looking at this? Letter. A Hebridean history. The same book again and again and again and again. The same pages in the same book. And again and again. There's some pixelated clothing. Interesting. Okay. Just hearing this wind is making me cold. Ugh. Hey, light. A candle? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm spooked out. This is creepy. I don't want to go down in the hole. But okay. Here we go. Okay, cool. Another trophy. Jakobsen. I think he was that guy that the narrator said disappeared? Yes, I'm spooked out too.
From here, this last time, I have understood there is no turning back. The torch is failing along with my resolve.
Oh my god, so he fell down here and died or something?
The singing of the sea creatures from the passages above me, and they are promising the return of the gulls.
Oh my dude, you are delusional, aren't you, hun? Please tell me that's not blood, and that it's just... Oh, it's just some creepy fucking candles. And weird little dots of paint everywhere. Lovely. Just absolutely lovely. This looks so cold and frigid. So this looks greener than the other stuff. I'm thinking that it's like a fungus. And the blue stuff is paint that he's trying to make look like the fungus while also painting all those weird drawings. Ooh, glowy mushrooms. Very adorable. Alright, so at this point I can't go back to that trail that I didn't go on where there was that wrecked ship I went to and there was like nothing. Okay, where does that lead?
I first saw him sat by the side of the road. I was waiting for you to be cut out of the wreckage. The car looked like it had been dropped from a great height. The guts of the engine spilled over the tarmac, like water underground.
Am I supposed to not understand these drawings? Honestly, I don't remember the studio that did Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, but I feel like it's the same one that made this one, because the music and gameplay, it's just freakishly similar. What's all this mean? Area is freaking me out. I don't like caves. And I guess we're gonna go down there. 'Cause that seems like our best option, doesn't it? I don't even want to look and see if there's anything down there. Underwater in a cave, I don't fuck with that. Alright, so that he's painted. That's the natural stuff. Can I get a flashlight? I just keep ending up deeper and deeper into this fucking cave. Literally the opposite of what I want. Glad I didn't jump the fuck down there. What the fuck is that scary, dark little cave over there? What the fuck? This is just not cool. I just want to get out of this cave. The rest of this game just cannot take place under the island. It just cannot. God, this is like the Descent. So tiny. Underground. This guy's just like, yeah, sure. What?
I am traveling through my own body, following the line of infection from the shattered femur towards the heart. I swallow fistfuls of painkillers to stay lucid. In my delirium, I see the twin lights of the moon and the Ariel shining to me through the rocks.
These all crystals? Should I go this way? Like, there's just so many trail options right now. I feel like this is gonna dead end, but maybe he'll talk. Is that bats I hear? Ugh. I want some fucking crystals. Didn't even have to cross the bridge. Heck yeah. Oh, gotta stretch a little bit. Oh. Guess I go up this way. Up and out of the cave, maybe, please? Wait, should I be checking out that way? Fuck. And wait, why is that making a shape that's weird and unnatural? Want nothing more than to take that upwards trail. But my damn curiosity. And it seems like it was just nothing. Nothing. But a dead end. Fuck. And now I'm in the water. Get out of the water. Ooh, that is beautiful. Deadly looking, but so pretty, wow. This game is really pretty, like all of the landscaping and everything, it's really nice. It's not like the highest quality graphics, in my opinion, but, you know, they put a lot of thought and effort into it, and it still looks pretty good. Alright, find a bridge to go upwards and hopefully get the fuck out of this goddamn cave. Looks so cold in here. Isn't he cold? Is he wearing a jacket? Oh fuck. Don't fall off the edge now. That's not something... I don't even know if he will do that, but I don't want to find out, honestly. Ooh, crystals. It looks like space. Fuck, which way do I go? Probably that way.
I will hold the hand you offered to me, from the summit down to this well, into the dark waters where the small flowers creep for the sun.
Excuse me, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
In your retinas, moonlit in the shadow of the crematorium chimney.
Alright, I don't think I can go the other way, like, I think it's too steep, but I gotta find out. Yeah, too steep. Right. Again, it looks like a fucking, like, chemistry thing with the oxygen and the hydrogen. Oh, fuck. Nope. Let's not do that, please. Is that actual words? Oh my god, what does it say? Behold, Damascus is magical? God, this is fucking eerie. See, this is a very large... thingy. And then this, I don't even know, man. I'm just guessing. What does this say? Damascus is taken. Does it say Damascus backwards? Why? Why is it backwards? Are these roots? Thank God. Get me the fuck out of here. Away from being a city. Away. And it. Something be a something. Be a something meat? Hope that doesn't say meat. Fungus meat? I can't really read that. So I must be able to dive, or maybe just swim. Oh wow, look at that. Now I wonder if I should have been diving in all the other places that had water. So there's like fucking singing underwater, like the fucking, like in Harry Potter with the lake and the mermaids underwater. Creepy. No thanks. I don't want to go deeper in the cave. No, I thought we were coming out of the cave. Oh, it's around. I just have to somehow get around the edge. Oh, of course. Did I die? Or is this part of the story? Part of the story. Please don't be a jump scare. Don't be a jump scare. Can I drive a car on out of here? Am I gonna drown? Like these sounds and music and shit. Hello, somebody help me. Oh. Is that out of bounds? Am I going back to... Fuck. I think he's gonna die in these fucking caves, honestly. Like, I don't even know where I am. I mean, I kinda think I know better than to think that's my way out. Gotta say, I'm slightly disappointed that there's not like actual puzzles or anything. It's just me walking around uncovering parts of the story. And I don't know, that's not the best setup for a game in my opinion. Trophy earned, Esther. Am I almost done with the game? I mean, fuck. It's called Dear Esther. I was gonna stop playing in about half an hour. But oh no, it's called Dear Esther. Oh, and suddenly it's just outside. Okay. Now let's go this way, where the candle is. Wow, that is a moon! Get that fucking moon.
The moon over the Sanford Junction,
like,
headlights in
ooh,
the
those
residence.
stars.
Donnelly drove a grey hatchback without a bottom.
Fuck?
All the creatures of the tarmac rose to sing to him. All manner of symbols crudely scrawled across the cliff face of my unrest.
Am I going the wrong way?
My life reduced to an electrical
Should I be going
diagram.
out that way?
All my gulls have taken flight.
Electrical
They will no
diagram,
longer
huh?
roost on
That's what these have
outcrops.
been looking like.
The lure of the
to
moon
me.
over the Sanford Junction is too strong.
This game is definitely weird. Is that what? A paintbrush and a can of paint. I almost feel like I need to go back the other way to get down there. Oh wait, this still goes down that way. Never mind. Now earlier in the game, he said something about placing the candles in peculiar patterns, and like he didn't really recall doing it. I honestly feel like by like the crescendoing of this music and like how that last trophy was called Esther, I think I'm getting close to the end. So I get
fire and soil. I chose fire.
Donnelly fellow got in a car. Oh,
Of
who the
options,
fuck is
the more
that?
salutary. I could not bear the thought of the reassembly of such a ruin. Stitching arm to shoulder and femur to hip, charting a line of thread like traffic stilled on a motorway, making it all acceptable for tearful aunts and traumatized uncles flown in specially for the occasion. Reduce to ash, mix with water, make a phosphorescent paint for these rocks and ceilings.
Yes, I kind of got the sense that, you know, alright, he was in a car accident, I suppose. No, I meant to go that way, but I do want to go out on that rickety little fucking dock thing. There was a candle out there and a little path, and maybe there'll be a little more monologuing. But I guessing this Donnelly fellow, as far as I understood, got in a car accident because a drunk driver hit him, and he injured his leg pretty badly. I'm guessing that's the narrator, this Donnelly guy. And Jakobsen, he was mentioning, was a guy who used to live on this island, and like his family died or something. I don't know, man. This game is really, like, it doesn't make a ton of sense, and I don't know, maybe I just didn't find enough information. Nothing? Bloop, bloop, bloop! Oh, oops. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Uh-oh. Did I break the game?
Come back.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Unedited. I don't know what that means, but I got a trophy. Want to check this out. Okay. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's the thing. Still haven't made it there. But yeah, I knew that these kind of drawings reminded me of something, and they remind me of like technical electric drawings. So let's go all the way back. This was so totally for nothing, except now we have a nice view of that moon, which is super crazy big. Is that guy still up there? Like, I don't know why, that was really creepy to me. Just this shadow figure. And from this angle, I don't know if we'd be able to see him where he... Oh wait, he is still there. Can't tell if he's staring down at us or looking at that little fire next to him. Either way, that's so creepy. I really, really love the reflection on the water. Done real nice, real nice. That is just creepy. Stop looking down at me. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I'm just not gonna look up at him. Just not gonna do that to myself. So I suppose I could keep walking this way. I seem to be unlocking more dialogues when I explore. Is this a dead end though? If it's a dead end, I'll look at this now and continue that way. So he's got some candles. What's in there? What's that? A woman? Perhaps? And again, these fucking formulas. That looks like nitrogen. Oh, thanks for joining. Have a good night. I hope you like the game. Oh, poop. So I had my internet browser up, you know, to monitor the live stream chat, and my internet just quit. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The stream is fine. I just, if there's chat, I can't see it for now. Restore my window. It's probably because I have an old version of Firefox. What the fuck? Same creepy radio frequency noise.
There were chemical stains on the tarmac, the leak of air conditioning, brake fluid and petrol. He kept sniffing at his fingers as he sat by the roadside, waiting as if he couldn't quite understand or recognize their smell. He said he'd been travelling back from a sales conference in Exeter. He'd stopped for farewell drinks earlier, but had kept a careful eye on his intake.
Don't know what that
You could hear the sirens above the idling traffic.
Around here. And it looks like here's backwards. Oh no, I've fallen off the trail. Am I meant to go out to the candles? I feel like I need to follow the candles. From heaven shone around something. What does it say? Oh, yeah, a light from heaven shone around something or other. Some of the painted text is a little hard to read. Fuck, my browser quit again. Alright, I'm just gonna have to open the live stream on my phone real fast. So for any live chat purposes only. Just, I don't like not having my game full screen. I think it affects the, you know, the experience. And there's that creepy, weird frequency, singy, nonsense sound again. I don't like it. If I step this way, will it stop? Thank God. Okay, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay. Here we go.
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic.
Oh, wow.
And I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
Okay, on a sudden, a light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground. Are those bird eggs? Okay. Some birdie eggs. I probably can't go down in the water that way. What's in there? Alright, one thing I should have researched before starting this stream is how long this game is, because I'm willing to do it all in one stream if it's just a few hours, you know. I don't know how long I've been streaming, but I don't want to, like, you know, be like, okay, I'm going to stop now, and then next time I pick it up, it's like 20 minutes, you know. So here's all his letters to Esther, I suppose. Am I supposed to follow them? Drown myself? Or just walk on water? I'm not sure what exactly is happening. Oh, there, down I go. There I go. This is the worst. I'm never doing this again. As in going under the ocean water. Alright. Getting closer and closer to that beacon. Alright, I'm just gonna press forward on this and quickly look up how long this game is. Hopefully, no spoilers.
I will drag my leg behind me. I will drag it like a crumpled hatchback, tires blown and sparking across the dimming lights of my vision. I'm running out of painkillers and am following the flicker of the moon home. When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they restarted his heart with the jump leads from a crumpled hatchback. It took 21 attempts to convince it to wake up.
Okay, so the main story's roughly the average is an hour and a half, and leisurely is about 3 hours. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna just keep playing till it's over. I mean, I gotta be getting semi-close. Considering it's such a short game. Oh, that person's still there! I'm glad that I fucking waited, like, bought it when it was only, like... It was, like, less than $3. It was $2 and change. Do I get to, like, push this creeper off the cliff, or is that my friend? Is that dear Esther? Creepy music, that's just nice. That's just what I wanted.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a
Man of the Rocks, trophy earned.
Sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulp,
Should I go there,
vegetation.
or should I go to the person?
When we become waterlogged,
I fear that if I go to the person, the game's over,
we will intermingle.
and I won't get to see what's over
When
here.
this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and casts parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Unless this is just like an alternate way up here. I'm just curious, that's all. Oh, maybe that leads up to there, so let me go see this person, because I feel like the game's gonna end when I get to the radio tower. So yeah, this game is definitely a lot shorter than I thought. I was thinking it'd probably be like 5 or so hours, and that there'd be puzzles that I could actually interact with. So in that aspect, it's a bit disappointing. But obviously, you know, I want to know what the fuck is going on, so it did grab me in that respect. Is the person gone? I don't like that! Am I the person? I don't like that. Oh, I'm creeped out. I don't like that. And as he was proceeding on his journey. Why is proceeding spelled like that? Why? Spoopy howling winds. And was coming near to Damascus. Nice creepy, like, singing. Just what I want. The eat or drink line from the ship.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
Okay. You know, I'd probably be able to finish this game a lot faster if he would walk any faster than this. It's pretty much my main complaint with this game, is just he can't move faster than this. Like, come on! Also, it's literally zero interactivity. All you do is walk around. Which, I don't know how I feel about that.
Like a nail, like a hangnail, like a drowning man clung onto the wheel, drunk and spiraled, washed onto the lost shore under a moon as fractured as a shattered wing. We cleave, we are flight and suspended, these wretched painkillers, this form inconstant. I will take flight. I will take flight.
Did he jump off of here? Danger, keep out, nonsense. Like, how'd he get up there to write all that? It's like kind of steep rock face here. Wow. Look at all his fucking candles. I mean, it's beautiful from up here, but wow. What a weird man. Wants to be left alone on his island, full of candles and luminescent paint and fungus. Left alone with his drunken car crash and kidney stones.
He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all. He had not drunk with Donnelly or spat Jakobsen back at the sea. He had not careered across the lost shores and terminal beaches of this nascent archipelago. He did not intend his bonnet to be crumpled like a spent tissue by the impact. His windscreen was not star-studded all over like a map of the heavens. His paintwork etched with circuit diagrams, strange fish to call the gulls away. The phosphorescence of the skid marks lighting the M5 all the way from Exeter to Damascus.
getting so close to both the end and the radio tower. I can just feel the end is near. And I'm really glad I decided to do this all in one go. So I'll have to change the title from Video 1 to Entire Game. Damascus! We made it to Damascus! We did it. Why can none of these paths be direct? It's always gotta lead me all the way around, where I gotta deal with this guy's slow motherfucking pace.
We will leave twin vapor trails in the air, white lines etched into these rocks.
By that, do you mean you're gonna fucking jump off this cliff? Because I don't want you to do that.
Dear Esther.
Oh, okay.
I have burnt my belongings,
I'm not controlling
my
this.
books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him?
Wait, who am I? Am I Jakobsen or Donnelly?
Painted,
or
carved,
someone else?
hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him.
I'm so confused.
There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you.
And who the fuck
We've
is
always
Esther
been
to
drawn
this
here.
guy? Like, what?
One day the
What
gulls
is
will
this
return
game?
and nest in our bones and our history.
Why does it have such high
I will look to my
ratings?
left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where
Maybe
help
this
will
game
be
requires
sent.
multiple playthroughs to fully understand the story. But I really don't... Oh god, he jumped off the top. He did, didn't he? He just fucking did that. What an idiot. Why? I still don't really get it. I mean, obviously I played the whole game, but I don't know, man. All I did was walk around and listen to story bits, and at the end it didn't even make any sense. I'm not that pleased, to be quite honest. Well, at least I only paid $2 for this, honestly. After this is over, I'm gonna eat some goddamn dinner. The sequence better lead to something like that really lets me know what the fuck has happened here. But it seems like it's just leading me to where I've already been. I don't know. I just don't know. Leading me off the island to this supposed mainland. That's it. Okay.
Come back.
Overall, disappointed, honestly. I don't get the high ratings. The story wasn't super great. The graphics were pretty, but I don't know. I wanted more from this game than I got. Maybe that's my fault for having, higher expectations, but I don't know. I don't feel like I wasted 2 hours of my life. Trophy earned, Paul. But I don't know. Well, thanks for joining the stream. As always, I had a good time. Streaming is fun. I will continue to stream Batman off and on before the Storm's coming out soon. And my friend might let me borrow Death of the Outsider. So I might get to play some or all of that. We'll see. We'll see. But as always, this has been fun. I'm all out of time. Feel free to subscribe if you liked, like the video if you enjoyed yourself, follow me on Tumblr or Twitter. The handle's Kristen Plays for both. And I'll see you guys in the next video.